Hey, I made a donut last night too, but mine tasted way more like chalk than that beautiful donut you have there.
YouTube faithful, what's going on? It is Flex Friday, and 4 people in my Discord server today are going to win a $25 free roll just for being in there. Every Friday I do it. You have to be in the Discord. Once I have 1,000 followers on Instagram, I'll be doing a public Flex Friday over there, so make sure that you follow me on my Instagram over there. Actually, Real Captain Crush. Once that gets to 1,000, I just made the account a little bit ago. Once I get there, I will be doing a live stream Flex Friday for the public people. So all you have to do is be following for a chance to win. Now, yesterday we made the lineup on Onyx for that great football game. What did I tell you guys about that football game? It was great, right? I told you it was going to be great, right? If you didn't catch the sarcasm, I'm telling you now, I was being sarcastic. The game was poverty. Everybody that I know cooked a donut, myself included. That Onyx slip, total donut. Nick sold, Yino sold, Ashton cashed his fantasy score, sold everything else. Brock Bowers had 1 catch. We're totally putting that game in the dustbin of history, which is where I knew it should have been, and we're moving on. So today we have the NBA Cup, and supposedly these guys are going to feed because it's a cup game, right? Well, we're going to run through here rapid fire because it's already late. I tried my best to wait for news. We can't wait any longer. There's wagons that you need to look at for PrizePicks today and make the decisions. Number 1, it's going to be AJ Green. His 8.5 points, they took it off. Now you can only gobify it. He hasn't missed yet. They're playing Chicago. Everyone's going to be on Giddy. You don't need an analytical dictionary to let you know it's going to be a fast-paced spot. It should be a track meet for both teams. And then the optimal run back would be Josh Giddy. What for Josh Giddy? His RA or anything like that. So you have AJ Green and Giddy. If you don't want to play Giddy, I don't know what's wrong with you. There's no reason today not to play Josh Giddy. It's just finding which line he's going to hit, his RA or his PRA. And then if you don't want to play AJ Green, respectfully, I understand that. Take Giannis. Giannis's Goblin PRA just put up a stinker. You know Giannis is going to probably go off tonight. He just put up a stinker. Don't believe me? Look, 22 points, 8 rebounds, and what? He had a bunch of assists, though. Nope, he only had 3. And by Giannis's standards, that's a stinker. Okay, so you can attack Giannis today, any one of those for a 1v1. Next, you have the most popular play in America, Jaylen Brown, facing the Orlando Magic. Am I telling you not to play Jaylen Brown tonight? No. I took him at 24.5, I think, or 25. I can't remember, but I'm never not going to take Jaylen Brown at 25.5 points. 35, 36, 12, 32, 30. He hasn't missed yet when I've been on him. He's facing Orlando. They play at a fast pace. Even though he's popular, you can take Jaylen Brown tonight. If you're scared, alternate it down to 19. If he sells, he sells. I mean, I really don't think this is necessary, but guys, I want to show you something. Since this year started, okay, he's had a minimum of 30 points almost, except twice, 15 and 12, 35, 36, 32, 30, 41. Look at the matchup. They're ranked in the middle, 15th. Filter it to forwards, they're ranked 22nd. Okay, so there's no reason not to take Jaylen Brown. I know these guys have been selling. Trust me when I tell you, I've been on a terrible cold streak for 7 days and counting. This is the 7th day in a row. Well, hopefully it breaks today. 6 days in a row, cold streak, where I can't hit my 4 and 5 legs because one leg is just bumming it up. Or yesterday we had that full donut. We just have to grind through it, unfortunately. But look, Jaylen Brown has failed to exceed 25 in 17 of his last 19 games on the road. But normally that's with Tatum. But the kicker is my own projection model only has him for 23. So I fully don't mind. Like, we can take all this stuff for Jaylen Brown, right? Look at the last 4. He's been clearing. He has a high ceiling. It's a good matchup for him. They're ranked 22nd. It's a pace up spot. It's a close spread, a high point total. In fact, it's like a 1 or 2 point spread and a 228 point total. So all of those things lead you to take the over, but even my own projection model has him going under, and it's because it's picking up things like this. 17 of his last 19 games on the road, he hasn't gotten 26 points. But this doesn't count for the fact that Tatum was in those spots on those occasions, but it is something to consider. I personally went over 24.5. If you guys want to take them. But I'm showing you this to show you the read to take Jaylen Brown today is solid. There's not one piece of evidence not to take him over today. And if you have a piece of evidence, let me know in the comments. And if you want to be like, well, Cap, look at the head-to-heads. This is all from April when season was over and meant nothing. Plus, he's playing on a team where he is the alpha, the leader right now. And last season, Orlando played at a snail pace. Orlando plays at a fast pace this season. Totally different. You can't go by that. So again, I ask you, why wouldn't you take him? But again, I'm telling you, my model says he gets 23. I just wanted to point this out. The lineup that I want to build for PrizePicks is going to be fantasy scores. And the first one is Russell Westbrook, okay? Playing at home, no Sabonis. He's playing his former team. We've been seeing signs of former Westbrook. Look at this. 57, 49, 38, 27, 33 last time he played OKC. All of the metrics signal to take over. My only fear is he turns the ball over a lot. He does. Okay, if you don't believe me, look. 3, 6, 1, 2, 2. Suffocating defense like Oklahoma, he might turn it over even more. Those cost you points. If you can't take fantasy, just go to the PRA at 27.5. 49, 44, 27. I mean, he should be able to get it done, man. Honestly, his RA, his PRA, everything Russell Westbrook, I'm taking a shot today. Another person that you need to keep an eye out for is Zach LaVine. He goes off on Fridays, and he just put up that stinker in Denver. 15 for him. So I wanted to make sure that you guys had an understanding of him. But the leg number 2 for PrizePicks that we have to go with is Cade Cunningham under 13 points. I have taken this 7 times in a row and he hasn't gone over yet. Is he going to go over tonight? If there's ever going to be a night where he goes over, it's going to be versus the Brooklyn Nets, because they give up the most points to everybody. Siakam is just terrible. However, Cade is a second half demon. So I'm hoping that he doesn't do it again in the first half and he only does it in the second half, and I took less on him. Norman Powell is another first half wagon. Okay, his points, his PRA, all of it. No Bam Adebayo facing the Hornets. LaMelo Ball's probably not in the equation. He's another coin respecter for first half. You could go there if you don't want to risk sweating the less on Cade Cunningham. I totally understand. Now, being that it's a cup game, you probably just want to target the coin respectors. Jokic, Giannis, Giddy, those 3 have been the biggest coin respecters in the league. And Banchero. I don't want to forget about Banchero. But again, we only have 8 or 9 games of data. So right now, everything's pretty much obvious. Everybody knows to take Banchero. You don't need me to come on here and tell you, oh, take Banchero. Oh, really? Do you really need, why wouldn't you take Banchero? Let's investigate, okay? And I'm going to build the slip on Onyx again today because I want to put in some money lines. But take a look, guys. Take a look. Look at Banchero's rebounds. 7 of his last 10. We don't worry about last. Start at 10, 22. 11, 6, 10, 7, 11, 9, 11, 11. Dude, he's been getting it done versus everybody, okay? Granted, these are fast-paced games. Atlanta, Washington, Charlotte, Detroit. But Detroit has Duren over there and he was still able to get it done. This is going to be the toughest spot for Banchero. As you can see, the rebounds allowed, they're ranked 7th versus power forwards. Versus centers, they're ranked 30th though. 30th to centers, but 7 versus power forwards. Overall, they're ranked 21st. Look at the people that have been clearing their lines that are similar to him, same position. Terry Eason, Jabari Smith. Evan Mobley was able to grab 11. Marvin Bagley, 5. The thing about Banchero is he crashes the boards, so it is something to consider, but then you have a guy like KD who just got 4. KD's old though. He doesn't crash the boards. So forget about all that. Let's build a lineup, guys. And if you want a chance to win Flex Friday, every Friday, 4 to 5 winners. Sometimes it's 25, sometimes it's 50. If you want live stream access, which there will be one Sunday for the NFL slate, there's usually one Monday through Friday. If you want all that and you want my projection models, make sure you go to CaptainCrush.net. You can get in 30 days free with ParlayPlay, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Underdog, etc. Or you can just buy direct. Join now. $25 a month. Cheap as the day is long. You'll also get my data model projections that look just like this for every player, every game, NFL and NBA. And you're grandfathered in for any future price increase once Crushed Courts come out, which is the NBA version of Crushed Bats. So how Flex Friday will work is going to be just like this. I'm going to put it in the Discord chat. It's going to spin the wheel. It's going to come up with a name. It's actually been glitching earlier in the day. It says unknown user, but I have to zoom in on it, but it will pull 4 names. Everyone in the Discord has a social credit score. The higher the number, the better your chances of winning. And it looks like it landed on Prop Father Sloth, who will then have 10 seconds to claim his prize. So we will do it in real time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. No claim. We move on to the next person. It's that simple. 4 winners, $25 free rolls today each out of my pocket. My gift to you. Now let's move on, make the lineup on Onyx, and hit the road, literally. All right, here we go. So we're going to build this lineup here. Hopefully we don't donut again like yesterday. Absolutely brutal. I did want to add in some money lines here, and that is going to be like a juice cutter. The Denver Nuggets to get that W. And then I really want to take the Chicago Bulls to win. Gosh, I want to take the Chicago Bulls to win so bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tease it down, and I am going to take Chicago Bulls plus 9.5. And then for Denver, I want to take either just them straight up to win, but let's see if we can get a better line. Now, remember, they don't have Curry over there at the Warriors, but they do have Jimmy Bucket, so it is something to consider. Honestly, I think you can take the Nuggets minus 2.5. I think they win by at least 3. That's better. Minus 333 is better than taking them to just win outright. You pay a lot more juice. You're still paying a lot of juice for it, but it does help out. Like, and if you took this together, it's 11 to win 19. You're getting 2x, okay? Now, the Bulls is scary. I get that because you're going against Giannis, and remember, the Bucks just got embarrassed. And then if you wanted a third, you take the Pistons. Pistons minus 3.5. The Pistons should win by 4. There's no reason the Nets should beat the Pistons today. If they do, it's just a clown show. Remember, I don't like betting on these guys this early in the season. I don't, because we're still trying to figure out team identities, but here we go. I'm also going to include Nikola Jokic triple-double, okay? 10 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. That's scary. It is scary, but you could take his double-double. Like, if you take that off and take the double-double with the same thing, it would pay you minus 120. It's not worth it. So the triple-double is where it's at. He's projected to get over 10 points, 10 assists, and 12 rebounds. So we always want to play bigs versus the Warriors. So like I said, even on PrizePicks, 9.5 rebounds should be the mortal max, okay? 15, 7, 14, 12, 19. He shouldn't have any issues dominating. I mean, yeah, he has been going berserk. Look, 16, 14, 9, 10, 10. The only problem is possibly a blowout, number 1. And also, he's due regression. He just had a monster game. But honestly, this square that I'm about to show you has not missed yet for me. 19.5 RA. It hasn't missed me this season on PrizePicks. It just hasn't. This can be a staple in all your things because he doesn't have to get... If he gets a triple-double, this is a lock, okay? And I never say that, but he has no path to a triple-double without getting this. Number 1. Number 2, he could get 15 rebounds and 5 assists in cover. Or he could get 12 rebounds, 9 assists, some kind of crazy combo like that, 12 and 8. There's multiple paths. I love this square. Unfortunately, on Onyx, you cannot take that, so that is why I did the triple-double. And then I gotta have exposure to Josh Giddy, man. It's that simple. Where is he? Joshua Giddy. We're gonna do this number right tier. Josh Giddy. They're not going to let you take his RA on here. They don't let you do alternate lines on the RA here, but you can do alternate on the PRA. So for every 10 you did this right here, it'd pay 45. So Joker triple-double, Josh Giddy 39.5 PRA, Denver minus 2.5, Bulls plus 9.5. You could finish there if you wanted to add the other 1v1s with Banchero, the rebounds, and Jaylen Brown, the alternate points. That's fine too. If you want to use Onyx, guys, the reason I'm pushing Onyx is because it's legal everywhere, number 1, and it gives you multiple options. Number 2, for new players, if you sign up and verify, you get $15 in free bets split into $5 tickets. Think of 3-5 protected plays. You don't have to have the money in your account. They're just protected tickets. If you play through $10, they give you 100 worth, 4 tickets of 25. All you have to use is code CRUSH. You don't have to tail this. You can fade it all. You can take the opposite. You're like, oh, Crush is on a cold streak. I'm going to fade him. Go right ahead. I don't think that's a problem at all. Okay, if you want to do that, I wouldn't blame you. It's been ice cold. But I did take these. If you don't want to take the spreads, at least take the Joker and Giddy. I think you should take that. Okay, I have a full list of other player props in the Discord right now. I'm undecided on my main lineup. It will be posted by Locke. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.